All right, y'all, what's going on? Here we are, the evening before Armageddon. We don't know, right? Might be a civil war. This might be all out war. We don't know. Hopefully, you're ready for whatever might be coming. But we're going to get into that a little more in depth here in just a few minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming back because Thursday night I was sick as a dog. Still got a little cough going on, but not as bad. Still hadn't shaken this thing completely, but I just wanted to make sure you guys were ready just in case something does go sideways tomorrow evening or Wednesday. We'll see. But let's see who returned here. Come on, let me see who's with me here. I'll do that right quick. Hill Bill was the first one in the house. There we go. Well, we got 26 inches of snow in Montana, 26 degrees in northwest Montana. Glad it's you and not me, buddy. Scruffy Scrubs is with us. All right. Yeah, there's the man right there, NYCOG. Go check him out. He's got a good channel over there. He's got a lot of good stuff on it. Texas Raiders with us. Glenn Anderson coming at us. Yeah. Nick L's in the house. Yeah, we're going to hook up tomorrow. I'll shoot you a text message tomorrow. I know you get off work. You get home probably about 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the afternoon. I'll shoot you a text message. We'll try to hook up on the radio. But I'm looking forward to that. I want to see if we can, work simplex here. That would be very nice to have if we have a problem. Here we go. Michelle J. Yeah, there we go. Good to see all y'all. Yes, it is. Rebecca's Happy Homesteads with us. Go check her channel out. She got a lot of good gardening stuff over there that'll help you out. Who else we got down here? Michelle J wants to make sure everybody goes to see Pinball and Patera tomorrow. They got the finalization on the donations, and they want to make sure everybody knows what they did with the money. I have no doubt it was on the up and up. They did a fantastic job. They helped thousands of people. I have no doubt. And it's, you got a special gift in heaven waiting for you for that. That's for sure. Absolutely. Who else we got down here? Lady Prepper's back. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah, she's back with me. My producer's over there.
You won't get away with anything tonight, guys.
All right. Edith and Jeffrey's with us. I got something special for y'all on Thursday night. Make sure you're here on Thursday night. Of course, we're going to have a lot to talk about on Thursday, but got something special for some of y'all. I got something going on just for you guys. Texas Raider 1122 wants to say hello to a lot of folks there. Who else we got down here? Come on down. Is that it? I think that's, there's Grammy C right there.
Well, there's several more.
Thank you. If I miss you, I apologize, guys. I can't really see this screen that well. There's a big light right there. Lynn Stalker, my girl. Hopefully they're done with the bombing up there. I know they usually only do that for 4 or 5 days, I think. So hopefully they're done with that bombing range up there near you. Hope you didn't get any damage from it, because I know when them bombs go off up there on that range, man, it's a mess. Linda Farrow's in the house. Yeah, David T, my man right there. Who else we got down here? I called out Grammy. Yeah, I did. I called out Grammy. Wanda Landry. There we go. She wants to say hello to everybody. All I'm seeing is blue wrenches. I ain't seen any new people, but hey, maybe
keep going. There's a couple.
Maybe we'll pick them up later down the road there.
Yep.
Happy to see you. Thank you for being back. There's the Iowa crowd. Yeah. Now see, I got her back here with me now, so y'all don't have to worry about it anymore.
They'll take me back.
Would you take her back? That's the question.
Oh.
There's Rural, my man Rural. All right. Go check him out, guys. He's going to have a live stream on Wednesday, the night after the election. So that'll probably be fun. I'll be there. I'll absolutely want to see that one. Comfortably Numb is with us. Ken Dixon's in the house. My man right there. That guy right there, I'm going to tell you something. Tell you something about this guy. I told you before. You might have forgot it, though. He is the reason John Kerry was not elected president. That's right. That guy right there did it. Rose is with us. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate it very much. All right, RB's back. Come on down. There's my man Genesis. Yeah, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Wow, we got a good bunch in here tonight. Yeah, we do. Bill Kilmer's back. Hey, this is your second time. You got to come back one more time to get a wrench. Don't forget that. So be here on Thursday night. You get a wrench. Absolutely. Where's the part? Yeah, where's the watch party? Yeah.
I told him to come on down.
Yeah, come on down. We'll have a watch party for sure. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. It's going to be fun to watch. See what happens there. Philip Dixon's with us, Tennessee. There we go. All right. Wow, there's NC Prepper. All right, y'all. Finally, he put out a couple of new videos on his channel. Go over and check it out. He posted some good stuff for y'all. Need to make sure you go check it out. He's getting back into the swing of things, and that's good because he puts out some good quality stuff. Patriot Ordnance. Did I shout him out? There you go. Groveland Gal. She's in Groveland, Florida. I'm taking it. Thank you for being here with us. Hopefully we can entertain you and maybe teach you something you can that'll help you out down the road somewhere. Oh, let's see. Come on down. That's it. I think I finally hit the bottom of the list. That's good, though. I appreciate every one of y'all being here. If I missed you, I apologize. But mainly we're here to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow. But there's something going on we need to look at long term. Got another storm coming. It's developed down in the Caribbean, they said. This is from Mr. Weatherman's YouTube channel. I watch him a lot. I know Mike's Weather Page is also tracking this, and they do a good job, but looks like it's drawing a bead on St. Louis for Saturday. Right now, that's the track.
St. Louis?
I'm not St. Louis. I'm sorry, New Orleans. Well, they're both shithole. I mean, they're both terrible
I was
tans.
just wondering how you're going to skip to St. Louis. I'm like,
Yeah.
who said that out loud?
Yeah, it's going to New Orleans. Sorry, guys. But it looks like it's drawing the bead right on it. And hey, it's November. It's time for this stuff to stop.
Really?
But keep your eyes on that. You never know what might happen. It might take a turn. I know there's one of those weather prediction pages that's showing it taking a hard right-hand turn and coming into the panhandle of Florida up there.
They need to shut up.
But that's one, just one.
Yeah, we don't listen to that one.
Out of the 10 or 15 that do these things professionally. But hopefully they're wrong. We'll see. But what's been going on? I don't know. There ain't been much happening, has it? No, not that I can find anything on. Except maybe something like this right here. Those fascists up at the New York Times, putting pressure on YouTube, trying to get them to blacklist conservative channels like this one, like they don't already do that. But New York Times published an article on it the other day, and they're putting the heat on them, wanting them to monitor channels like this even more and restrict us even more. But there you have. I mean, they said right in the article that YouTube's making money off of these channels. Ain't that what this is about? It's business. I mean, that's what they're in business for, to make money. But while YouTube's making money, the New York Times is losing their butt. With every issue they print, they're losing money. They're losing subscribers by the hundreds of thousands. Their circulation's practically nothing. And even their online presence is not drawing the kind of viewership that they had hoped for. They're basically dying. But one of their last gasp efforts here is to take on somebody that's actually getting tired of playing those stupid games. And it's not going to do them any good in the end. YouTube pretty much told them to shove it. which they should have. I mean, if I on YouTube, yeah, I'd tell them to shove it. Tadaliana Parker, is that how you pronounce that? I'm sorry. I know you were here last week. I appreciate you coming back. Yeah, one more trip, just one more, and you get a blue wrench. You got to be here 3 times to get a blue wrench. But what else we got going on? Oh, this guy. Don't know if you guys remember William Bloom. He released a statement this week. He was a big wig in several presidential administrations, all the way back to George Bush. But he was in Department of State, I think it was. Let me see. I can't.
Former U.S.
State Department. Yeah.
Employee.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, you think conspiracy theorists are crazy. They can't think of anything more. They even close to what the government's doing. That's pretty much what he said. That people are just dumb to what's actually happening because they're keeping it secret from us. But hey, I don't care if they can call me a conspiracy theorist if they want to. I don't care. But basically the way I see it, I jump ahead on the facts. They don't like it being released when I release it, but 3 or 4 months down the road, what I told you 3 or 4 months ago turns out to be true. There's my man Swackhammer. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you being here. But that guy, he didn't call any names, but he did kind of drop a hammer on them. Yeah, he did that. But what else is happening here? Oh, here we go. Kamala on her Saturday Night Live program this past Saturday. Did you guys see that? The FCC commissioner actually filed a complaint against them. I couldn't believe it. Wow. It surprised me that it violated their Equal Time Act for candidates. And they're actually going to do something with it. They already have, during the NASCAR race on Sunday on NBC, Donald Trump was given 5 free commercials, 5 free 1-minute commercials on Sunday. But I thought it was kind of interesting that they put it in the NASCAR race because he pretty much has that audience wrapped up already. I mean, those people, not many of them. There's a few, I'm sure, going to vote for Kamala, but not many of them. But he pretty much has that group already in the bag. But they did give him some free commercials. But so a couple of other things happened this past week that I thought was very interesting. Right here's one. Old Bill, crazy Bill. Yeah. Yeah, he just straight up said the economy was better under Trump, but you need to vote for Kamala anyway. Are you believing that? Yeah, he just straight up said it. But you got to vote for Kamala anyway. What a bunch of crap. Hey, Hank, good to see you back, buddy. But when you have stuff like that happening, then they had to shut Mark Cuban out after Mark Cuban made his stupid remarks about conservative women. They pretty much they gave him his walking papers, told him, go away. We don't want you to be a part of this campaign anymore. We don't want you even talking about Kamala Harris anymore. They said if he did in a public forum, they would take legal action against him. That's how bad he pissed them people off. Hang on, guys. They told him, don't even help us. No, we don't want any help.
Yeah, they need to shut up all the old presidents. And
of course, Joe's been sabotaging her from the start. We know that. He don't like her. Dr. Jill don't like her. They've just pretty much been working against her kind of covertly. But, it's, of course, the media's pointing it out. But here's the best part. These two guys, they jump out there and start trying to guilt people of color if they don't vote for Kamala. You ain't black if you don't vote for her. You ain't a brother, going on all that shit. And, of course, he's the guy on the left there. He's been oppressed his whole life. even when they were in the White House. But they're jumping out there trying to shame people of color because they're losing the minority vote. And that right there is exactly why they're trying to import all these votes, from other countries into the United States. That's the reason why right there. But, you just got to, it's getting ugly. You can tell when they start throwing names around like Nazi and fascist and, they're just straight up doing stuff like that. They have nothing left to run on except just name calling. And all of these polls showing that they're really close in every state. I think they're doing that for one reason and one reason only. And that's because actually it would be two, I guess. In 2016, Hillary was so far ahead in every state. She was a 90% favorite to get elected. All the pollsters had her just blowing Trump out of the water. And then in 2020, Trump was supposed to win the election. According to the pollsters, he was up like 5 or 6% nationwide overall. And in both cases, they were wrong. So I think this time around, they're trying to keep everything close. So either way it goes, they can say, well, we weren't too far off. We didn't nail it, but we were within reason. So I think that's the reason they're doing that. But you guys know how I feel about it. I've said it many times. I can't help but think the Democrats learned how to cheat last time. And they're not just going to forget it and let it go away. They're going to do it again this time. And this is some of the stuff the New York Times wants YouTube to restrict. So I might be gone here in a minute. But
I try, you guys. I try. That's all I can do.
But they didn't put that machine in place to use it just once and then throw it away. And we're already seeing voter interference all across the country. They're firebombing drop boxes in Washington. There's problems with voting machines in several states, including Pennsylvania, one of the hotbed states. Arizona, Arizona's already said, well, it might take us 14 days to count all the votes. What the hell? How many people live in Arizona? 28? It's nothing compared to states like Michigan or California or Texas. They should be able to count those votes in Arizona the same time we do here in Florida.
Say, we know who won.
Yeah, here in Florida, what we got? 29 million people now. And we know by 10 or 11 o'clock who won the race. Every vote has been counted. And I know Arizona has a lot fewer people than we do here in Florida. But we don't manipulate the numbers here. We don't have to play that game. I think they've also said in Michigan, it might take, up to a week to count the votes. That's ridiculous.
Everybody needs to go to DeSantis School of Voting.
Yeah, they need to let Ron DeSantis go to each state and set their elections up for them. That's what he did here. It's clean, it's honest, it's real. You have to prove who you are. You have to be an American citizen. You have to be a legal resident. Your address has to be right. If any of that's wrong, you don't get to vote. And that does away with all that crap. I say I went off on a rant. I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to.
Yeah. North Carolina didn't call it for Trump. That would be funny. But we know it's in the works. We know that. But just in case, that's why we're here tonight, to talk about what might happen and to get you ready for it. It might be a straight up honest election. I don't know. I just don't see it. Like I said, I don't think they made all that effort in 2020 to just not use it this time around. But they might have. You never know. They might be setting Trump up to fail. They might let it go ahead and be a good, honest election, and he might win because they've already got the mechanisms in place for this economy to crash. It don't matter who's in charge. The way our economy is right now, it don't matter. They're not going to save it. Let's see where the debt clock is right now. Come on. We are $29 billion away from being $36 trillion in debt. We'll break that this week. We'll be at 36 trillion by the end of the week. If not, it'll surprise me. I believe God has a better plan for the U.S. I like to think that, but the U.S. has turned its back on God. We all know that. There's just not enough Christians that will stand up anymore and say, hey, this is what we got to do. You see this? Been wearing this for decades. Every day I pray that our country will get right. But I ain't going to get preachy tonight. I just hope you're right. I think God has pretty much said, hey, you guys made this bed, you're going to sleep in it for a while. And we deserve it. We do. I had to go through a penance personally myself because I was such a terrible person for so long. But when I got through it, I'm better now than I've ever been in my life. But I had to pay that penance. I think America has to do the same. Hopefully Americans will catch on to that. But we know what's happening with the voting across the country already. Don't believe that we're still here. We just are not allowed yet. Yeah, step up, step up. But we see it happening. The vote's already being rigged in certain cases in certain places. We'll see what happens. Just in case they don't get it done, and it's an actual election and Donald Trump wins, be ready for what's coming, guys. There are states that have already activated the National Guard. There are liberal cities, D.C., Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, New Orleans, parts of St. Louis. They're already boarding up their business district, just in case. And that's what gives me hope that this will be an honest election. If the Democrats are thinking we're going to lose this one, they might actually lose it this time. But like I said, they might be setting Donald Trump up to fail. Your Medicare is going to go up in February. That's already done. That's already been voted on and passed by the House and the Senate, by the liberals there and the rhinos that helped them out. And it's already been signed off on by President Puddinghead. It's going to go up in February. The Democrats don't mind raising taxes on you. So if they win, they can say, well, we had to do it to save the program. We had to. But if Donald Trump wins and he's the president at that time, what do you think they're going to do? Look what happened. He did. Look, he's already raised your Medicare taxes. So get ready for it. Even if he wins, they're going to stack the deck on him like they did last time. So if he does win, they're setting him up to fail. You need to get ready to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Let it happen. It's going to happen, guys. If Trump wins and everything goes to hell tomorrow night or Wednesday, and everything collapses in the next week or so, then so be it. You be ready for it. But if Kamala wins and they string it out over, the next 2 or 3 years, it's going to happen anyway. Our economy's screwed, guys. It's screwed. Our country is screwed. You need to get ready for it. Tomorrow's here's what tomorrow's going to be. Or when they declare the winner. I don't think they'll declare the winner at least till Thursday. Might be wrong. But whoever wins, it's either going to be a short-term failure or a long-term failure. That's it. It's that simple. Nobody can save this government. Nobody can save our economy. It's impossible. There's too much debt. Before, when the U.S. dollar was the only game in town worldwide as far as, the petrodollar or the world trade dollar, The U.S. could tell these other countries what to do. That's over. Now there's an option. They got BRICS out there. And China already owns 20% of the gold in the world. And that's what they're building that economy on. Something real. Gold. It's not like the fiat dollar we have here in the United States. We can't push people around anymore. And when you hear Donald Trump say, well, I'm going to end that war, within, while I'm still president-elect, it'll be done within 30 days. He can't do that anymore. Because before he threatened them with economic sanctions. Now there's an option. Now there's BRICS out there. Yeah, it's fledgling right now. It's just starting up. But Donald Trump can't push those countries around like he did last time around. He needs to realize that. And you need to realize that. We're not as strong as we were just 4 years ago. And we can't do it in the short term. It can't be done. But I could be wrong. United States might be a bed of roses again in a year. Might be the most prosperous country in the world again in a year. Sound like a good. All right, apple juice time. All right. But that's just the way I feel about it. I predict Reds win. Won't be certified on January 6th. That could be possible. There's already senators and congresspeople in the Democratic Party that say they're not going to vote to certify an election if Donald Trump wins it. Ain't that exactly what they say Donald Trump was trying to do on January 6th, 2021? They're going to do exactly what they accused him of. Yeah, they'll do that. That's how ruthless the far left is in this country. Far left don't care, guys. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is power and money. Right now they have the power. They're going to make sure they keep it so they can get the money. Think about it. Do what you have to do to get ready for it. You got 1 day left. Now, myself, I was going to go top my tank off today. I didn't get a chance to do it. Had to run down to the airport and get my woman.
Sorry, I inconvenienced you.
Yeah. She's just an inconvenience today. Her and the dog, Tucker. Oh my gosh. It started raining about the same time I need to leave here to go get her. And when it starts raining, Tucker's just a mess. He's scared to death of a storm. So I had my hands full there for a little while. But I got it done. But I'm absolutely going to have to go top that tank off tomorrow. And you need to do the same thing. Top off your gas tank. Lay in a little extra food just in case you have to shelter in place for a week or so. Because if things don't go the way liberals want them to go tomorrow, it's not going to be safe anywhere. You're not going to be able to go anywhere and know for absolute certainty you are safe. And if you get out, if you have to get out, make sure you have a way to protect yourself while you're out. It's that simple. Now in your home, I was going to have a couple of pieces of equipment here to show you, but I can't do that on a live stream. They'll cut it off, which I can understand. That's something I can understand YouTube doing, not letting people handle firearms on live streams because some idiot will shoot himself or shoot somebody in the room with him and it'll be live streamed and they'll be in trouble. So I can understand that. But, have what you need at home to take care of yourself at home, just in case it comes down to that. You should be ready now. Double check everything. All right. Make sure those tools are functioning properly. Clean them up if you have to. Make sure you got plenty to feed them. Make sure they're in strategic locations just in case you have to grab them while you're at home. And like I said, don't leave home without them. If you don't have at least 3 to 5 days worth of food extra in your house right now, go out and get it before 4 o'clock tomorrow. Please go out and get it and bring it to your house. Lay it in just in case. You have to hunker down for a few days after this thing is done. But that's the main thing I wanted to tell you guys tonight. Just be ready for what might be coming. Anybody got any questions out there? That's right, dog food. Get you some pet food. Make sure your pets have food. Or cat food. Or chili.
Yeah, Philip said he's got 100 cans of chili.
Yeah, there you go. Make sure you got plenty of food. Make sure your animals have plenty of food. I got a cat and a dog here. Got to take care of them like they're my babies. That's all there is to that. There ain't nothing I can do about it. That's just the nature of things, all right? But if the National Guard's getting ready for trouble, if liberal cities are already boarding up expecting trouble, then you should expect trouble. Hopefully it won't happen. Hopefully on Thursday night, we can get together here on our normal live stream and have some good news. We'll see. So, get ready, folks. That's all there is to it. If you got any problems, anything you need me to help you with, shoot me an email. You know the address. I'll pop it up here. Where's my app there? There we go. Shoot me an email. I'll be glad to get back to you. I get back to everybody that shoots me an email. I haven't failed to answer one yet. Don't plan on doing that. So I'm going to get out of here. With that, I'm going to say stay strong. Pray for our country, guys. We need it more than ever. Oh, my goodness. I just don't know what we can do if Kamala wins. We're in a world of trouble. Stay strong. Keep prepping and pray for the USA. The Orlando Prepper is out.